The time, 2200 hours, June 5th, 1944. The place, England.
It turned a boy into a man. Yeah, I grew up fast. It's to my mother and dad. I said, well, Mother, as I have a spare moment and we got approval of writing to you, I'll drop you a line to let you know the score. We're dropping into action tomorrow night into France. And I'm sure we are all doing our best to see it end for it good. I'm only allowed one letter to give my love to. And I just kind of told the Lord, I says, let me see one more sunrise. And we crossed the coast of France, and we had about, maybe a minute. And the red light came on, and we jumped out the door. And we landed about, I guess about 5 miles from our drop zone. I dropped into water about up to my waist. Yeah, the fields were all flooded, and trying to get out of that and looking around, trying to find out, what direction to go. They told us when we were in the bivouac area getting the orientation, they told us, we didn't know what to do. They took everything we had that was of any value. Had a watch or a ring, or they took all that. In fact, they took my boots. I ran without shoes for quite a while.
Oh, God.
And then they took me to the hospital. German doctor. What happened? Every morning we'd have roll call about 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we'd march and get our shovels and picks and walk to where we worked. But this morning when we got up, we didn't know. They took us and we went to our tool shed and they said, no Arbeit, kein Arbeit. This one here is a picture of our plane that we jumped out of, not out of Normandy, but we busted. We come to this little town, and kind of get emotional there on this thing. And anyway, I seen in the vestibule of a house, I seen this soldier, and I didn't know whether at the time he was German or what, but when we got close, I knew he was American. And I ran up and hugged him, kissed him, and I looked up in the heavens and I said, Lord, thank you. I was free, I was well, and I was going home. It reads, the Minister of National Defense deeply regrets to inform you that, they've gotten easier to look back, but some of the things will never be easy. When we were in that bombing raid, I happened to be fortunate enough to land in a ditch beside an old stump, and my partner that was on the other side, he didn't survive. When I left him, I had a morphine needle, and he was hurt, and I gave him put my morphine into his one leg, the other leg was gone. And he kept calling for his mother. And I told him, you're going to be all right. Now he died. Those things hurt. This paper here is about getting old too, isn't it?